What's going on, guys? Boy, it is 1 a.m. and I'm gonna try to get this review done for you guys so we can get it done. It's 1 a.m. Saturday or Sunday morning, and I'm gonna try to get this done for you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. TBS contract signing. The crowd was big. It was pretty good. I liked. Britt Baker had some good things to say. It was nice. Britt says that she wants to beat the person before Mercedes got there when she wanted to be the highest paid wrestler. She wants the Mercedes beforehand who was, doing the four horsemen women thing. She was like, yeah, there were four you, but there was only one Britt Baker DMD. So then, there was no physicality, but it didn't matter. Britt Baker hit Camille in the head and jumped off the table and did a crossbody, took them folks out. Chris Jericho came on, and he was going to face the Dynamite Kid, of course. And, let's see. And after that, he came out into the ring. He went against the Dynamite Kid, and they had a pretty good match. I'm sure the Dynamite Kid, I think he needs a little bit more time, but I think he'll be cool to get on TV and do his thing. I think he's pretty good. I think the crowd could be with him, but basically the match went on, and it pretty much ended with the boy. He tried to take everybody out on the outside who was beating on him and doing him up. Did a crossbody to the outside, but came back in, tried to do a jump off top rope, but Jericho hit him with a code breaker. Wasn't the best code breaker, but it was code breaker. And 1, 2, 3, that was the win. And then Jericho got on the mic. He said, Hook, if you were here, I'll beat you down. And Hook immediately came out, was face to face with him. He said, what you gonna do, basically, in his face. And then Big Bill came out, choke slammed him. And on Saturday, it's gonna be Big Bill versus Hook. They celebrate and leave. Then Tony and Soraya have a match. It's pretty good. I don't really like Soraya in the ring, but she's okay. And Tony did her thing. It was a crazy thing going on with, a weird tie-up they had. Like, Tony was just trying to be, I don't know if she was trying to be weird, play their character or what, but it was what it was. But it was pretty good at the end. They got Tony she went and kissed the girl on the outside. She was up on the apron. She kissed her. And then after that, she kissed her, and then she got distracted. Soraya came, elbowed her in the face, but then Tony rolled her up. Soraya elbowed her partner in the face, knocked her off the apron, and then Tony went for the roll-up pin, but didn't get that. And then she kissed Soraya afterwards, and then she hit like a tombstone or her finisher on her, hit it 1, 2, 3. It's a pretty good match. Like I said, Soraya's all right, but it was okay. Mariah attacked Tony, hit her with the shoe, and kissed her on the top of the head. And then she walked away. Mark Briscoe, I love Mark Briscoe. They need to put him in the top picture, man. Get him out this conglomeration. These folks ain't got the fire like him. Like, if y'all put him at, like, if they capitalized back then and put him in a match with MJF, the world champ, like, that would have been a crazy matchup. Like, if they put him in a match with the world champion, and then, they had MJF talking him down like he already does. He talks down all the freaking folks, all the cities and whatnot, and he does what he does. And if he was in this with Mark Briscoe, it would have been really good, but it is what it is. And then after this, it was Will and MJF. They boo MJF out the building. They love Osprey. I love Osprey. Will said he's gonna clean up Osprey's mess, and then he said something from a show that was in England, I guess, and he said, "Bang in the dirt, he's gone." And I was like, okay, that was pretty cool. I like that line, but I don't know if that's gonna be Osprey's signature thing, because that's kind of close to Kenny Omega, but you know what it is. But And then MJF came on the mic. He said he didn't really have to do flips or anything. He just did a kangaroo kick to get over with the people. And he came back earlier from injury because he was big to clean up Will's mess. And then Will came on the microphone saying that we started laughing when we saw MJF as the world champion. And last year at Wembley, nobody was talking about the main event. They thought it was two friends playing around. And he said, Tony Khan told me to go have a good match because he couldn't rely on his world champion. And he said that he is the feeling. And then MJF said that Tony Khan, that the company would be good in Will's hands. And he said nobody knows Will, but everybody knows MJF. And he said you can be the feeling, but I'll be the facts. He said MJF is the longest running and the youngest world champion of all time at AEW. He made it main event at the highest rated pay-per-view of all time. He said the only move you got, the Tiger Driver, you not gonna hit it. And Will says the history books can be rewritten, but you can't rewrite how people feel. Like that. Will said they don't love you anymore, you know. And then MJF said they don't love you, or they don't love me because you came along and ruined that. And then MJF, you know, that was basically the quiet part. He was supposed to, you know, keep on the down low. He was like, you know, caught him right there pretty much. And MJF tried to put him over. It was like, yeah, you're the best guy right here. I can't do this other stuff, but you can be the face of AEW with all the things you can do. And let's see. And he said you have a wife and she has a kid that is not really hers, but you raised them basically. And then he said, Will, after talking to your wife, your next child is not going to be yours either. And I was just like, bruh. And then Will, he was like, okay, so how much is that fine? Like, they basically had no physicality and there would be a fine if they did. So he asked Tony Schiavone on commentary, he was like, how much is that fine if I beat him down? He said it was like $1,205. $1,205, I believe. And he was like, it's worth it, and knocked him out basically. And then the security came in, but MJF caught him off guard with the ring, punched him. He said, I'm the best wrestler in the world. Hit him with a brain buster and count his own pin with a 1, 2, 3. And Will was holding his neck. It hurt. And he was going to go do the Tiger Driver, MJF, but the security stopped him and he walked out. And he said the facts don't care about feelings. Which I like that, you know. MJF always comes up with clever stuff, little clever stuff that hits you. And Renee came back. They were going to kick Hangman out the building. He said he's going to join the Casino Battle Royal at All In. And Evil Uno was supposed to be in it. But Hangman hit him in the back with the chair and basically said anybody who gets in the way with me and the world champion is going to get taken out. So I think somebody cool going to be in that Casino Gauntlet match. So we're going to keep our eye on that, definitely. I don't know how I'm going to do this review. It's probably going to be huge. But we are definitely going to see, especially school starting on Monday, guys. So we're going to keep our eyes on that, keep our eyes on these reviews. We'll have to make something happen. We're going to see. But basically, Claudio and Okada, man, was a crazy match. Okada was a clean break at the start. They tried to go clean and went for finishes early. Okada took him down with the elbows and with the break, came back. It was an interesting match. It seems like it was a match that I would put together in 2K. Okada was beating him on the outside at one point. And I don't know, I don't feel like Okada's going to have an opponent on Sunday. But the way they did this, it might be like something. We'll see. But tried to go for a neutralizer, kicked out. They both cut off. Claudio was going for a superplex. Okada reversed Claudio into the corner with a drop kick in the elbow, and he finally hit the elbow drop. But Claudio then got the cut off, went for the big swings, got him with that. But Okada returned with a drop kick. They were just going back and forth at this point, and cut off again by Okada. And basically, at this point, it was like the 1 minute call for the match. They're calling for 1 minute. Okada went for the uppercut. He lifted him real high, uppercutted him in the head. And then Okada held onto the ropes and did not want to get pinned. So basically, that's how the match ended. The referee called for the freaking bell because the 1 minute was up. And the Young Bucks came out. They said, you guys want to see 5 more minutes? Well, too bad, because the contract says it's only 20 minutes. So they said, Claudio, maybe next time, and we're going to get you out the ring, basically. But then the faces came out, Darby Allin and the FTR. Crowd was really hot for FTR. They were singing FTR's music. Then this match started. Jack and Dax started off. Dax beat him down. Eventually went for the tag Darby, but they got out of that. Jack Perry did not want to get involved with Darby, so he tagged out. The Young Bucks did a tag team move to Darby to the break. And they're promoting basically the tag team match, the 3-on-3, or the Young Bucks Acclaimed and the FTR tag team match for the tag titles. And they're doing a coffin match too with Darby Allin and your boy Jack Perry. So I think it's a cool main event, okay main event to do. I don't know what they should have done. I guess they're keeping their boys fresh. Bryan Danielson and Swerve, they're keeping them fresh. They also keeping it fresh, Will Ospreay and MJF. You don't want to see them wrestle before the pay-per-view. You don't see them on Sunday. So I guess they are going to keep them fresh. Pretty cool. At one point, they went for the EVP trigger, the Young Bucks. They missed that, and that led into a 3-way sharpshooter, which was cool. The Elite tried to leave at one point, but Dax came and jumped on all of them and got them back in the ring. Darby comboed Nick Jackson, hit him with a code red, but then Jack came in, hit him with Sting's finisher. He was going for his finish, but then Dax and Cash came out to save him, hit him with the shatter machine, and they hit Matt Jackson with a superplex frog splash into the coffin drop for the win. Darby hit his coffin drop, 1, 2, 3 on Nick Jackson, so that was good. He got the dub. Darby walked out, and then after the match, the Acclaim came out. Max Caster, he was on the mic. He basically says, "Nut up or shut up." Anthony said that they're gonna be the new champs. Everyone loves the Acclaim, and Daddy Ass said, "If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you: suck it." And everybody says, "Suck it." I'm just keeping it cut and dry now because, hey, let's go ahead and get it done. Renee in the back with Will Ospreay. And then he said, "What's your condition?" Or she said, "What's your condition?" And Brian came in. He said, "Do it. Do it." And he walked out. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. Might as well do that Tiger Driver. Hey, I don't know. We're going to see how that looks. I think the world wants him to go ahead and do it. The crowd going to pop when that move pops off, bro. But after that, Nigel McGuinness came out to mediate the thing. We know how he feels about Brian, but we see how he feels about Swerve here. He gives him a big intro. Swerve comes out big. Swerve when I drive. Everybody singing, whatnot. And Swerve talks about he's the most dangerous man. He had a big list of competitors: Hangman, Will Ospreay, Jay White, plenty of folks that he's taken down before this match. And he said, let's see. And, he basically was talking, and Nigel was about to bring out Brian, but then Swerve said he's not done. He said, in interviews, you're saying that you're ready for retirement, but you're not going to take that away from me. I'm going to retire you. He said, man, if you're going to go to Mexico and try to put on a mask or something so that you can wrestle again, I'm going to be there in the streets of Mexico to stop you. And he said, if you feel like telling your wife you getting an inkling to wrestle again, I'm gonna be there to beat you down. Guess where I'm gonna be at? And then Brian came out, he came running, hit him with a big knee, and then he got on the microphone. Boy said, you gonna cripple me, you gonna have to do more than that, because I'm gonna leave my soul in this ring. He said, everybody likes to say it, but here's the one thing, everybody likes to say this little catchphrase, but it's true for me. He said, I'm the best effing wrestler in the world. And the crowd went wild on that one. And he said, look, the music almost cut off, but they brought him back. And he said, one more question you can answer. Can the American Dragon beat Swerve? And the crowd was chanting yes. And then he looked around. He was like, you know the answer. Everybody else knows the answer. And then he started doing the yes chants. And basically that was good because your boy Brian never did the yes chants at all. Like at least camera wise, like he'll do it in the match, but like, I guess it was like, to me, it wasn't official. But right here, he went ahead and did it like in dialogue, then went into going ahead and doing yes, because it felt like he could never do it. I felt like WWE was holding him back or something, but it felt like he went ahead and did what he had to do. He went ahead and led into it, man. I don't know how this match is gonna end, but I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see Swerve versus Bryan Danielson. Hey, I was really looking forward to a long time ago when it was Swerve and Will Ospreay. I was looking forward to Ospreay being, I don't know, world champ, I guess, man. But hey, it might not be his time right now, to be honest. So we definitely gonna see where this match goes. But I was looking forward to seeing Ospreay probably in the main event, and the crowd was definitely gonna go wild for that. If Ospreay was in the next main event of All In, yeah, that would have drew so many people and this and that. But hey, it's the final countdown. Like, your boy Bryan Danielson is probably retiring. So hey, you put this on as the main event, and I think it's gonna be good. So you guys keep your eyes out. We're gonna see what Wembley's talking about. And that's today. Today I'm up at 1:33. I got work at 3. I got church at 11. I got work at 3:30. And then I gotta go to school tomorrow at 9:10 a.m. So y'all stay up. Keep me in your prayers. I'm keep y'all in mind. Thank y'all for giving me so much support. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and for more. And I'll see y'all soon. It was a really good show tonight. If you guys want to see more, just keep on, showing me the support, comment. Let me know what's up. I definitely want to do some more things. If these reviews, you think I can do a little more, maybe, I don't know, top AEW finishers. I don't know, top WWE finishers. If y'all want me to check out some stuff that's going on in WWE, hey, you know that. Hey, I was going to watch CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I heard it was a good match, but I didn't really watch. I was busy doing some things, and this week, this review came in late. So, this review came in real late. It's coming in literally in the morning. So, we're going to see what we can do, but I appreciate all y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Let's see if we can get these things done. School next week. Got things. Y'all probably got things to do too, man. Love y'all. See, I held y'all too much. All right, man. Love y'all. See y'all soon.